Hi and welcome back to another card making video where I will be combining two of my latest collections, the dies from Spellbinders and the papers from Stamperia. So I'm starting by creating an umbrella, and this is one of my favorite sets from my Spellbinders Showered with Love collection, and I will be playing with a bigger umbrella as well as this background die which gives you falling hearts. The design that I'm going for today is a great design if you want to send love to someone, and it is definitely perfect for Valentine's Day as well. So for my Welcome Home collection there are many background papers that you can use to cut out and paper piece your umbrella. So I am showing you some of them that you can use here, and I will be going with a purple one that has those lovely flowers. So I'm going to cut out those two pieces from this pattern paper, and I will also cut out the bottom of the handle for my umbrella out of this same pattern paper. And then for the main stick I will just go with silver cardstock. So here I'm just putting together everything by using foam squares in between so that I add some dimension and the layers pop even more. I'm going to glue down my purple handle, and then the whole thing is going to go in between the two layers of my umbrella. So when you are putting together your dies, don't always think of solid colors or coloring them with alcohol markers or with inks. Just keep in mind that you can always paper piece. You can use the pattern papers that you are hoarding for beautiful designs. Now for my background I'm using again another pattern paper from the same Welcome Home collection by Stamperia, and I'm using the one that has a little bit of text and this wood grain design, but it is quite subtle, so it is perfect for background. On top of that I'm going to place this background die which is going to cut out those falling hearts, and I absolutely love how they look because they were designed so that they fit on top of the umbrella. I'm also going to trim it down a little bit and then use my scissors to distress the edges just to give it a little bit something extra. And of course you can turn it into a shaker card if you like, you can add glitter cardstock at the back, you can do inlay die cutting where you can place all those tiny little hearts inside if you want. For me, I'm just going for a quick and simple design here, so I'll just stick the whole thing on top of my card base. So first I'm going to align the umbrella underneath those falling hearts, and you can see the lovely design. And now I'm going to create my card base 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So I went through my stash and I found this cardstock that matches the color of my umbrella. So I'm just going to stick it on top of my card base. I do have foam tape at the back, and you can see the purple color coming through the hearts. Now I'm going to finish it off by adding some embellishments as well as my sentiment. For the embellishments, again from the same set with a big umbrella, I'm using a little flower as well as some leaves. And again, for the flowers and my leaves, I will use scraps from the same pattern paper collection. I'm using the smallest of the flowers that are included in the die set, and I'm just going to stick it on top of my umbrella just to add something extra. I think it makes it super cute. I did add some dimension on the flower, and then from those three, the branch with the 3 leaves, I'm just going to cut out 2 of them and stick them on one side, and then the other one is going on the other side of my flower. Now let's embellish it a little bit more, because it's always fun to add some bling. So here I'm adding a silver pearl at the center of my flower. And then finally it's time to add the sentiment. For that I'm going with Showered with Love. This is a stamp set and a die set included that matches my Showered with Love collection, and you will find many sentiments perfect for the umbrellas. Now I'm going to stamp that with black ink, and I'm going to stick it on top at the center of my card. And I'm going to call this one done. I'm absolutely happy with how it looks. You can find a list of all the supplies that I used down below in the description area. Here are some close-up photos. Don't forget to like and leave me a comment, and I hope you'll all have a lovely weekend.